What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Premier League of Gameweek 22. So, obviously I did the predictions video and you've seen it in that video too. I'm going to do the exact same thing, just split into basically two halves in the same video, in the same vid. And basically, I'm going to do this half of the predictions I made, obviously on Gameweek 22. And then do the results half of it. And then we're going to do Gameweek 23 predictions of the Premier League weekend. So obviously let's start off with the first half. Let's start off with the first fixture like I always do. So Saturday 18th of January 2025. So the first game was Newcastle against Bournemouth at a half-12 kickoff. Obviously I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch this game. But wow, what a shocking result in a way. I can't lie, no one predicted this. Newcastle 7 wins in a row. Nottingham Forest, them were on the best current form teams in terms of runnings. So, no one expected this. And if you did, you must have earned a lot of money if you're a betting man. But obviously, I don't promote betting. That's obviously up to you. But as in saying, this is a massive result for Bournemouth. And I told you guys, Iola is a good manager. He's a really good manager. And listen, Newcastle is a hard ground. Just us, Arsenal, us, Man City, us, Chelsea. Big clubs have gone to that ground. Tottenham even too. And they've done really well against us. So, not an easy ground. Nothing else to say. There's a certain Hungarian left back that I want. I'm not going to mention the name. You know who I'm on about. Spells with a K. Not much else to say. Kluivert again. Scored a hat-trick. I'm kind of a bit disappointed from Newcastle side. But listen. We're playing Bournemouth next week. And I can't lie to you. Sorry. On the week after this week, my shit it would be coming out in that game because that game is a massive game. But nothing else to say about this game, so I don't muffle too much because, like I said, this video is gonna be long. So yeah, fair play to flicking Bournemouth 4-1. Wow. And actually, I did predict. I forgot. I did predict a 2-0 win for Newcastle. So people can't think I'm just delusional saying, oh, I was this and that. Yeah, so 2-0 win I did predict for this fixture. Brentford against Liverpool, my team Liverpool, my beloved team, the best team in the world at this moment in time as we're speaking. I predicted a 3-0 win for Liverpool. I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I was shitting it towards the end. Listen, I want to give this guy massive credit. Listen, I've called him a donkey, I've called him Andy Carroll, I've called him this. I've got to give credit where it's due. But I'm not going to apologise because he needs to be more consistent in terms of getting goals and just playing good regularly in games too. Even if he doesn't score an assist, just listen. Just play good and just get the goals. Simple as that. I don't care you scored the goals, just get the goals. But listen, Darwin Núñez, I've got to give his flowers. For me, man of the match. Don't care. When Harvey came on, you could clearly see Harvey, fantastic ball in behind to Trent. And then obviously Trent with the overlap run. Plays a fantastic ball into Darwin. And we get the first goal from there. And the second was getting a counter-attack. Good pass from Salah into Chiesa. By the way, what a situation Chiesa was too. This Chiesa guy, guys, I told you about this Chiesa. The Billy is there, but his injuries, same thing. But, yeah, nothing else to say. Obviously, there was Diego Jota out. I don't want to give my opinion on him. I just say I'm not happy with it. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Diego Jota being out. I'm not happy with it. But, again, it is what it is. And I'm not going to waffle too much about this game because, like I said, I do need to finish these off quick. But what would I say about the first half? Not much to say, if I'm being honest with you. I think Bournemouth had only one. Well, sorry, not Bournemouth. Brentford only had one chance. If I remember, it was only from the counter attack, and that was pretty much it. I think we played better. We had 36 attempts onto their net. I think we played good. Again, it was just misplaced passing, and a lot of times we were just fluffing our shots. Like I think Lucha had a good bad game. Luis Diaz, I think he had a bad game. I think Szoboszlai had a fantastic game. I think for me he was man of the match until when obviously Darwin Núñez came on. I thought for me I'll give it to stand-up player. I think Van Dijk had a fantastic game. Kanai, Trent, McAllister, Gravenberch. Basically for me the key players were Trent, Darwin Núñez and Harvey Elliott in this game. Those for me are the three key players that changed the entire game. But fair play to Arne Slot. Changed it up. Went with his players, went with his bench options and his squad depth. And fair play to him. Those 3 points were massive. And I'll get to another certain team later on. You know who I'm on about. But listen, that could win us the title. And I'm happy with the 3 points. Not easy ground. Brentford, the only team to beat them at home. is Liverpool, Arsenal, and Nottingham Forest, which 3 teams, to be fair, are not easy teams to play against. So, but fair credit to Brentford, they gave it a go, tried the best, and Liverpool came in clutch at the end with Darwin Núñez scoring the 2 goals. Simple as that. Leicester against Fulham, I predicted a 1-0 for Fulham. I'll be honest with you, whilst I was obviously watching the Liverpool game, I was looking at the results because I just wanted to see if I was in some of my results right. I'm kind of annoyed because I said it. If I remember right, I think I was going to go with a 2-0 win for Fulham. But Adama flicking out to score. That guy's flicking shooting balls and back of Wolves wherever they are. But honestly, I 2-0 Leicester, and I said Leicester are in trouble. Fulham, I've not been great, if I'm being honest with you. They've got a lot of injuries, but it looks like the injuries started to come back. The injured players are starting to come back. So they could come back into that familiar side where they were basically hard to beat. So, yeah, nothing much to say. Leicester, I said it as it is. They're nothing much to talk about. I think they're going to get relegated at this point. I think they're just playing for Chill FC, if I'm being honest, at this point. I think them and Southampton are garbage, if I'm being honest with you. But nothing else to say. Credit to Fulham and Leicester. Definitely need to fix up for a relegation candidate team. West Ham against Crystal Palace. I predicted a 2-0 win for West Ham. Obviously, the reason why I give my reason why I went for a West Ham win under Graham Paul, obviously new manager bounce. They were on giving some decent results here and there. But I said it about Crystal Palace, guys. I might have said it in the video. But I was saying Crystal Palace results are being under the radar, and their manager. I watch some Crystal Palace fans. They back their managers, to which in this day and age I give them credit because they'll be like, "Oh, we want this manager out." But they've been backing with their manager, and I kind of rate that from them because I said it, like they've been getting unlucky with injuries and chances they've been missing a lot of times. Fair credit to Mateta. He looked like he came up with the big goals in this game, and he was man of the match in this game because I watched the highlights. It looked like he was causing a lot of chaos for the team. Obviously, West Ham did have a 10. They didn't go down to 10 men with a red card. I'm not going to mention that Greek centre back's name, but it's something with the Mavropanos, whatever his name is. Again, I might be butchering his name. But listen, I gotta try now. I gotta try with my dyslexia, so I gotta try. But pretty much nothing else to say. Fair credit to Crystal Palace, and for me, yeah, it looks like they're gonna keep up in the league, and because they got some good players like Eze and Mateta, and even Gueye, a good centre back. Chelsea are linked with him. I think he'll be good signing for Chelsea. So yeah, pretty much 2-0 win, and I predicted, like what I said, just to do a mini recap, 2-0 to the opposite team that I predicted for. Yeah, so fair credit to Crystal Palace. Arsenal against Aston Villa, for me, the biggest game on the weekend with obviously Liverpool and Brentford's game. I'm going to be honest with you. Does Unai Emery hate Arsenal? Flicking hell, man. He must... I'm not even lying to you. He's probably got... I don't even know some dirt on him or some nudes or whatever the hell it is. But flicking hell, Arteta cast on Unai Emery. Because like what I said, guys, last year, they struck into Arsenal's hearts last season. If Arsenal won that game, Arsenal will be Premier League champions. And I'm right. Arsenal fans don't know what I'm trying to say. And that's not me taking the piss out of them. That's just me being honest. Like, I think Arsenal bottled it. Let me just say up. You 2-0 up. I thought Arsenal played fantastic, by the way. Okay, let me just show my Arsenal's part. I thought Arsenal played good. I think defensively they were doing good. Obviously, with Saliba being out for 2 weeks. Which is a massive injury. Don't get me wrong, I think Saliba has not been to his best, to his standards, because I do rate Saliba. I think he's a fantastic young centre-back. I think Gabriel, for me, has been a rock. And if you watch him in that game, for me, if you're giving him a match, I think Gabriel in that game. I know he conceded 2 goals, and he could have done probably better in those situations where they led up to the goals and things. But for me, as an individual, as an isolated player, he's a fantastic centre-back. And I think he should be their captain, not Odegaard, if I'm being honest with you. I think Trossard, Kai Havertz came in clutch in this game for them. I think Havertz off the ball was shit. But listen, he got the goal in the day and he didn't do anything wrong. He did get his team the goal. It was a defensive problem, half Arsenal's fault, sorry. Like the first goal, I think Trossard, was man of the match too in this game, if I'm being honest with you, because he did create the 2 goals and he was causing the most trouble on Kash's side. So, yeah, nothing else to say. I think second half, again, same thing. Arsenal came out, second goal from Havertz. I think Martinez should have done better with both of the goals, if I'm being honest with you. Or Martinelli, but I forgot to mention Martinelli. Credit to him to get the goal too. Yeah, so nothing much to say. Aston Villa's goals, one down, long ball, just across, simple as from Digne into Telemans. I'm sorry, I told you about this Moreno guy, guys. I told you he's a pile of shit. I've said it. He's not great. He's too slow. I'm just saying it. The reason Arteta's on it because he has Mikel in his name and that's it. Mikel Moreno and that's it. I'm being straight honest. I don't even think the guy's Spanish. Someone needs to check his passport. Like Anthony, when you check his passport. I don't know the guy's Spanish. The guy can't pass. The guy can't dribble. The guy can't move. The guy can't do anything. The second goal, the crap defending again. Both the fullback come into clutch for Aston Villa. Matty Cash, fantastic ball from him. Havertz should have done better with to get a head away from the to basically clear the ball away from the header. Partey was lost his man, and then obviously Ollie Watkins. Listen, I don't rate the guy. I was swearing black and blue. I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna repeat what things I was saying, but fair credit to him. End of the day, he got me a result and he made me happy. Fantastic finish from him. It was kind of hard if he has a striker like me. Obviously I'm not a striker. He's better than me, 300 times better than me, flick, you know. But you know how the finish that he did is really hard. It's not an easy finish, especially with like a type of airflow like that. But Arsenal obviously had a controversial moment with the handball. Personally, it's handball. Nothing else to say. I don't care what Arsenal fans say about this PGMO shit and referees. Listen, the Tottenham game, Man United game, 2 games in a row. You got some dodgy shit towards you. So I'm not gonna go talk about it. Simple as you finish chances away, like I said about us. And straight up, it wasn't a robbery, it was a handball. And Havertz was shameless for celebrating. You could tell by Moreno, by the way he was celebrating, like he was just walking, he knew it was a handball. So I don't care what anyone says. Fair credit to Aston Villa and Arsenal bottled it. Simple as that. Oh, by the way, I did predict Arsenal to. I did predict a 1-0 win for Aston Villa. So I did feel like they were going to drop Arsenal in this game. But listen, it is a draw in the day. It is still a loss to Arsenal. Everton against Spurs. I predicted a... What did I predict? I predicted a 1-0 win for Everton. Everton almost bottled it, if I'm being honest with you. They were 3-0 up. Looked like Spurs were out of this game. Looked like it was going to be 4-0, 5-0 game. But fair credit, Spurs tried to do a comeback. Again, Ange was getting booed. Swear on that. Same with Son. It's a bit toxic with the fans. There's a bit of civil war, like what I said in the videos, like leading up to this video. There's something like really badly like building up, and obviously the biggest thing they're playing for this season, like, you know, is that Carabao Cup against Liverpool, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sounding cocky. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx it, but let's just say it's gonna be a hard game. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything cocky because I've said these things before and they'll come bite me back in the ass, so I'm not gonna say anything. But it's gonna be a difficult game. But pretty much, yeah, Tottenham, Ange, I don't know what to say. Richarlison got the second goal, obviously against his former team. You could see like Spurs, they could have got an equaliser at the end. Like they did miss a lot of chances towards the end. Like say Everton, obviously, and in a massive relegation fight too. So they will feed the pressure. So listen, fair play to Everton in there. I don't like them. They're a bunch of pricks, but they won the game fair and square. So nothing else to say about this game. Spurs, not good for them, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, nothing much to say. I'll take it like anything else. Yeah, nothing much to say about this game. Manchester United against Brighton. I predicted a 2-1 win for Brighton. Oh, I was so close. Look, I didn't get any scorelines right this week, but flick's sake. But okay, what is it to say? Forgot to say. I'll tell you which game I watched, guys. I watched the Liverpool Arsenal game, and I watched the Man City game halfway through. I went upstairs because I couldn't be asked. I'm not watching a 6-0 battering, and I watched the Man United game. Those are the games I watched, just to obviously tell you guys, just in case. So yeah, the Man United game, what do I think? First half, Brighton deserved it. Nothing else to say. Obviously with that stupid moment playing out from the back, you know my opinion from playing out the back. All these teams are doing it. Everyone wants to be Pep Guardiola and Man City for flicks' sake. It just pisses me off. But end of the day, that was the only moment for Manchester United. Nothing else to say. I think Man United just shit. Mazraoui and Dalot. For me, with Onana, I think they were 3 of the biggest suspects in those 3 of all those goals. I rate Mazraoui. I think Mazraoui is actually decent. I think actually Dalot's not that bad, but Man United fans do not rate Dalot. I know they rate Mazraoui. I think they like Mazraoui, but they don't like Dalot for some reason. But I think Onana is one of the shittest keepers I've ever seen. I'm not joking. How that third goal went in, guys, I'm telling you, if you're watching the video, right, obviously, just write Sky Sports anyway. Yeah, just write Sky Sports and look at the highlights for that game, and you see that third goal. Genuinely, that is one of the most embarrassing moments as a goalkeeper. Like, genuinely, anyone could have done the exact same thing with the money he's getting paid and all this other thing, with the training, with goalkeeper coaching and everything. I'm sorry if that isn't really. It's literally embarrassing. What else is there to say? Fantastic play for Matoma. I like, who else is there? Yeah, Pedro, what a player he is, man. Flicking all, he's a fantastic player, man. His dribbling and the way he cuts in and turns in and stuff, and he like how he does like these roulettes and stuff, man. Like, that guy's Brazilian, not only. I was like check his passport, he's actually Brazilian. So fair credit to Brian. I said it to guy. Brian owned Man United. For some reason, Brian loved slapping up, and the Seagulls of doing bird shit over Manchester United's ground. So nothing much to say. They got rats on their pitch, Man United. And Mouses, whatever the hell it is. They got Fernandez is shitting. Fernandez be shitting everyone in that stadium. So obviously nothing else to say. Man United just a pile of shit, and this is where they are. And apparently they hurt Liverpool. Apparently they broke Liverpool, and Amad Diallo broke Liverpool. So Brian broken Manchester United, but Man United were already broken before this. But nothing else to say. But yeah, Man United just being shit just puts a smile on my face, and nothing else to say. And I say, guys, I had a fantastic weekend. Obviously, if you guys are interested in UFC, I'm a bit disappointed in what happened in the UFC, but I won't go into that because it's not an MMA channel. But yeah, nothing much to say. But I had a fantastic weekend. Nottingham Forest against Southampton. I predicted a 2-0 win for Nottingham Forest. I'll be honest with you, I thought for Nottingham Forest going to keep a clean sheet. Fair credit to Southampton, guys. Almost pulled it back to 3-3. They could have scored the end. A fantastic block from Aina towards the end. Wood getting a goal in this game. Going for that golden boot. Important points for Nottingham Forest. Obviously, if they are in a tie race or if top 4 race, there's some massive points for them. End of the day, it's win. I know it's a win. A win's a win. End of the day, it's a result. Like I said, results matter. Obviously, Ipswich fans, Nottingham Forest fans will be disappointed because end of the day they'll be like, why do we let those 2 goals go through in against a team that has like 6-7 points for a North? So it's not in terms of it's a fantastic result, but not a great performance probably for their standards. But fair play to them. End of the day, not much to say. 44 points drawing with Arsenal. Hold that, Arsenal fans. Nothing much to say. Simple as. Fair credit to Nottingham Forest. Ipswich against Manchester City, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I predict a 1-0 win for Ipswich, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'll be honest. I thought this game was gonna be banana skin, but it's just like Man City just slapped me in the face and did a Mike Tyson, did a George Foreman, did a Joe Frazier. Literally did every punch in my face, and every great boxer, Mike Tyson, all them, not 6 of them are gone in. They literally all boxers just punched me in the face, and my teeth have all come out. That's how it genuinely feels like. And I watched the game. I'll be honest with you. It looked like Ipswich were going to do something in the 30 minutes. Then Man City just stopped them 6-0. I'm just like, I'm not watching this. This is just going to be a dead game. So, not much to say. Haaland got a goal. Important for him. Foden, he's starting to get goals too. Fair credit to him. So, is this like a leap of faith for Manchester City? Are they going to, like, is this going to be like something that they regularly going to go back to, like, winning games? As long, I personally think, honestly, Man City in a top 4 race right now. As in right now, it's like, because they can kind of go on a winning streak because they're Man City. They've done it before. So, not much else to say again. Ipswich, they got Liam Delap by the players need to look at him. I think Chelsea actually genuinely need to look at him. I think he suits Chelsea. Or Arsenal, or who knows. But he's more of a Chelsea striker because he's like those big, strong strikers at Chelsea. Like, for example, like Diego Costa and Drogba. So, yeah, pretty much good result for Manchester City. So the last game of game week 22, Chelsea against Wolves. I predicted a 2-1 win. Flick's sake, Chelsea, why the hell do you have to... Can I just get one score right? Please, can I just get one score right in this one? I literally like flicking 4 in the last week and I even get 1 right. But fair play to Chelsea. Listen, Matis Cunha, I did kind of have watched this game here and then. Like I was playing, I'll be honest, I was playing a game, but I was watching it. But not much to say. It's a good result for Chelsea to bounce back from. Obviously, like I said, they've drawn 4 and I think they've drawn 3 or lost 3 or whatever it is, 4 losses. I don't know, can't remember. But they've not been fantastic. And Enzo Maresca said it. This is the reason why he's on a terrace. And I said it to people on. Remember you guys? I said it to you guys on social media. I've said it like I don't think Chelsea on a terrace because I think the goalkeeper and defense is really really like suspect as hell. There were moments that Wolves even could have actually scored or equalized. Could have equalized or even won the game in terms of what the scoreline was. But end of the day, Chelsea, fair credit to him. Modeweki, for me, he looked like he was a special difference in this game. Has he got something over him with that tweet, and he was talking, take your piss out of him, and then let alone He's got a hat-trick and now he's got a goal and got an assist in the game. Fair credit to him. Nothing much to say. I think Palmer, I think he had a decent game for Jackson. Again, I don't think Chelsea fans were happy with him. But pretty much this was just a must win. And I said it in my video, if Chelsea didn't win this game, there's worrying signs for Chelsea. Especially when it comes to top 4. And I still do put Chelsea in top 4 because I think they are a good enough team to get top 4. So, nothing else to say. Fair credit to them. And I'm going to wrap up from this part, guys. So, yeah, game week 22. Listen, I just want to end off with this part, obviously. I'm going to do a second part. But yeah, I just want to wrap this part up. Going to game week 22, Liverpool fans, be happy. Man United lost. Arsenal dropped points. Wish Man City did lose because just to make us more comfortable. And Chelsea, but fair credit to them two teams. The Blue Brothers, as they call them. Nothing much to say. I think, yeah, fantastic weekend for us. And hopefully Darwin Núñez starts building up his confidence. And could Arsenal bounce back in the next part of the video I'm going to talk about, which is game week 23. And let's move on to that part. Okay, we're at the second part of the video, guys. So game week 23 predictions part of the video. Let's begin with game week 23. So the first game is against Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest. Obviously, Bournemouth got the massive result against Newcastle, which was 4-1. Bournemouth at home with Semenyo. You know which, that left back, I agree. And with Kluivert getting a hat-trick and all these other things sort of come in conclusion. And Nottingham Forest, Wood, Aina, Murillo, Sells, and the key players Hudson-Odoi and Elanga, some good players for Nottingham Forest. This game actually really interests me because Bournemouth have actually got 2 games hard in a row. They got Nottingham Forest and us, so 2 title potential games that are much difference. So it's going to be a massive game, this, to be fair, to Nottingham Forest. I'm going to be honest with this game's actually really hard to predict. Really hard to predict. Yeah, this game is hard to predict. But I always sometimes do go with the home team. And they're on the high. They're confident, but same in Nottingham Forest are confident. But I'm going to go with a stalemate. I do feel a stalemate in this game. And you know what, guys? Like, I want another good week on myself. I'm going to go with a Bournemouth win. 2-1 to Bournemouth. I'm going to go with a Bournemouth win. I just feel like Bournemouth are going to play counter-attack. If not, they play low block against Nottingham Forest and they hit them on the counter-attack. Who knows? But pretty much, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Bournemouth. I think Semenyo and Kluivert get the goal and Chris Wood gets the goal for Nottingham Forest. And Bournemouth will be winning 2-0 and Nottingham Forest will just get a goal just to try to get something back out of the game. And nothing else to say. Pretty much, I just see 2-1 and nothing else to say about this game. And it's going to be a massive game, I can't lie. It is a massive game. But I don't waffle on too much, guys, because this video is going to be too long. So yeah, 2-1 for Bournemouth. Brighton against Everton. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to predict a Brighton win. I'm going to go with 2-0 win for Brighton. I think Brighton at home. Listen, they've had like freaking 6 or 5 draws in a row. And I was telling you guys, remember, like they've been drawing too much games. But they beat Man United. They'll be probably building confidence from that too. Same with how I said about the Bournemouth thing. So like these are not things I'm just randomly saying and for the sake of it. But Everton had a hard team to break against and kind of do suit the style against Brighton, to be fair, because low block and all this sort of stuff. But then Sean Dyche now says David Moyes. So David Moyes does kind of do play with more actual attacking side of influence. So I'm going to go with a 3. No, actually, I'm going to go with 2-0 still. I think I'm changing it, but at the same time, nah, I'm gonna keep it 2-0. I'm gonna say 3-1, but I'll keep it 2-0. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 Brian. Simple as. Liverpool against Ipswich Town. What am I gonna say about this game? Ipswich got smacked by Manchester City 6-0, but I won't be too arrogant like what I tried to do before. I'm gonna go with a simple scoreline. I'm gonna go with a 3-1 win for Liverpool. I think Liverpool. Actually, you know what? No. I actually change it. I'm going with a lot of 2-0. I realize that. I'm going to go with 2-0 Liverpool too. I know you guys think what the hell's wrong with me. I love 2-1s and 2-0s, but I'm actually going to go 2-0. I don't think we actually get too much goals in this game. I think Salah has to score in this game. I think 1 point Salah has got to score or get an assist. So I'm going to go with my boy Salah and Cody Gakpo to get a goal in this game. And I think we just get the 2 goals, pass it around. If we can get the third, we'll get the third. If you look at Arne Slot and how we play, we'll keep the possession and pace of the game and not try to concede a goal. And obviously, goal difference is important too with the points gained too. So yeah, I think with simple as we'll just win this game 2-0, and hopefully Liverpool don't piss about and we don't make these flicky teams look like Barcelona for some reason, Real Madrid, and we make it harder for ourselves. But yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 win, and not much to talk about in this game. And yeah, hopefully a certain other 2 teams do drop points and we'll get into those games. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Liverpool Football Club and extend their lead on top of the table. Southampton against Newcastle. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to go with a Newcastle win. Southampton are being shit. There's not doing much else to say. But could Newcastle's confidence drop with that loss? Highly doubt it, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm going to go with a Newcastle win, and I'm going to go 3-0 to Newcastle. I think they keep a clean sheet. And I'm going to say Gordon, Isak, and Gordon gets the goals. So Gordon with 2 and it's Alexander Isak with 1. And Newcastle, on form still right now. I know they lost, but they're still on good form. So yeah, I'm going to go 3-0 for Newcastle. And Southampton, not much to say about them. And then they're just relegated, if I'm being honest with you. Wolves against Arsenal. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do want Wolves to do something. I can't lie, it's at the Molineux Stadium. I know this stadium's kind of a bogey team for big teams. But I'll be honest with you, I do want Arsenal to drop points. But I'm going to have to be honest with you guys. I think Arsenal win this game. I'm going to go with 2-1 though. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. I think Arsenal will get the 2 goals. But I think Wolves again, I think Wolves will actually score first. I've got a feeling Wolves score first and then they'll capitulate and they'll let Arsenal score 2 goals. So yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 for Arsenal. I think Arsenal... Again, I think they're just going to win this game. Yeah, it's just looking like a winnable game. Wolves, I know the juniors players are like Matis Kune. If Flicking that was there, I would have felt more confident, but he's gone. Baltimore, I know he's decent. He caused a lot of trouble. But Matis Kune is for me the most standout player. And not much else to say about that game. Yeah, 2-1 for Arsenal. Manchester City against Chelsea, the biggest game on the weekend. For me, so I am going to go with a 2-2 draw for this game. I think this game is... Actually, you know what? I change it. I'm going to go with a 1-0 draw for this game. I think this game is going to be a draw. Both teams are not currently on good form. If this was last month, I would have said Chelsea would have won this game. I think Chelsea fans would have backed themselves to win this game. But obviously, I do favour Man City more than fixture because they are at home. But I just feel a draw. I think this game... I know hardly no one's been built hyper by it. And like nothing's being big about it, but I'm kind of looking forward to it because I think both teams are kind of been lackluster in this season in terms of so far. But in terms of like attacking prowess and everything, I think Chelsea are more dangerous because Palmer and Jackson and Sancho and Neto can cause more trouble. The problem with Man City, they rely on too much on Haaland and their goal threat. Savio does need to create more chances and does need to get more G up. Like, I know ITES merchants would hate that what I'm saying, but it's the truth. That's why Man City won leagues with Sterling and Mahrez and Sané and even flicking with Ferran Torres. So like these are players that they won leagues with. So Savio does have to come in clutch. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 1-0 draw. I'll take the goal scorer. I think Chelsea get a penalty. From Palmer and Palmer back in, and Man City get a goal from Haaland. Simple as, and yeah, say a 1-0 draw in this game. It does interest me though. I'm actually looking forward to this game. Hopefully we get our job done, and also do drop points. I'll put my feet up, but yeah, as simple as 1-0 draw. Nothing much to say about this game. So second day of game week 23 of the Premier League fixtures. Crystal Palace against Brentford. Obviously Brentford took a harshing last minute goals from Dawizi, which aka Darwin Núñez, 2 goals against Liverpool. So I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna go with the Crystal Palace win. I know Wissa, Amamembu and all these lot can cause trouble for teams, but Crystal Palace have been picking up results. I'm gonna go with a 3-2 win for Crystal Palace. I think it's gonna be a high scoring line game. I just feel like it's gonna be a really high scoring line game, but pretty much nothing else to say about this game, and just say Crystal Palace win for me personally. Who do I think the goal scorers are going to be? I'll go with Wissa and Mavembu, obviously 2 of the biggest players. And I'll go with, for the Crystal Palace players, I'll go with Eze. And I'll say Mateta scores the 2 goals for their side. yeah, 3-2 to Crystal Palace. Spurs against Leicester. I'm sorry, Tottenham have to win this game. And I said against the Chelsea and Wolves game, Spurs have to win this game. I know they've dropped points to Wolves and all this other thing and Ipswich, but I'm sorry, Spurs do have to win this game. I know, and I looked at their 12 games in form, like they've been really bad. Like they've lost against us. But guess who they beat? They beat Liverpool in the Flicky Carabao Cup against us. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to go with a Spurs win in this game. And I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Spurs. One thing about Spurs I can say is that Kulusevski, Son and Solanke are still attacking threats, like you're not. Same with Maddison. So they still do have attacking threat. It's their defense and midfield part where they've got a lot of injuries, and I kind of do feel sorry for Andrew in a way, but listen, you got to deal with it anyway. This is where your man management comes into things. How you manage the team, how you manage the players in those situations. And these situations where you got a lot of injuries. And I said about Arsenal, same thing, and I say about Liverpool and Chelsea and Manchester City. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-0 for Tottenham Hotspur. Not much to say about this game. And who gets the goal? Kulusevski gets the goal, pretty much. Aston Villa against West Ham. What am I predicting for this game? Obviously, Aston Villa got a good result against the Arsenal at their home ground. So, what am I predicting for this game? This game's a weird one, I'll be honest with you. It's a really weird one. Because I won't be surprised if Aston Villa lose this game for some reason. But, what am I predicting? I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Aston Villa. I think Mohamed Kudus gets the goal. I think Ollie Watkins, Duran, and Jacob. Or is it Jacob, Ramsey, whatever his name. I might mention butchering his name, but I'll just say Ramsey, the midfielder or left mid, wherever he plays. I like that Rodgers guy, by the way. He's a good player. I'm not a player for Tillemans. Is all of you a good player. But yeah, I'm going to go with 3-1 win for Aston Villa. And West Ham are in massive trouble, if I'm being honest with you. Because they can be talked about into relegation. With the relegation form, they could be going at too. So yeah, fair credit. Not fair credit, because no credit to give. But yeah, if Aston Villa win the game, fair credit to them. And yeah, they've been picking up results, to be fair to Aston Villa. They have been picking up results. Like some get some draws and wins there. There's no losses in those 5 games. So yeah, they'll be picking up results. So good for them. And they'll be fighting for the European spot. Fulham against Manchester United. The last game of game week 23. Oh, what would it feel? How do I feel? I am very feel. Like U6 says, I am very feel. But how do I feel? How do I feel about this game? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go with a Fulham win. But the thing is, what score do I predict? I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Fulham. I think Harry Wilson and Jimenez is going to get the goals in this game. And Man United are going to go back to being shit. And they're going to have a lot of leakage and rats and all this other stuff. And backed where they belong. And I'm going to love it. I'm predicting a 2-0 win for Fulham. And I'm backing Fulham. Craven Cottage, you know what to do the job for Liverpool fans. And give us a good weekend, especially if we win. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Fulham. Nothing much to say. And yeah, obviously Man United did loss against Brighton. I said again, Brighton have an annual slapping when it comes to Man United for some reason. So the much there from that sake. Man United have been picking up results, to be fair to them. Liverpool and obviously and Man United. And they beat Southampton by literally in the last minutes of the game. But I do predict Man United to lose this game. I've just got a feeling Man United are going to lose this game. But I'm going to wrap up there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know it will be a long video, especially with the 2 parts. But make sure to obviously subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Even share the video too, please. Share it to anyone. Send it to your cousin, your dad, your grandma, wherever the hell it is. Just send it to one of your relatives or your friends, or flick it, send it to the president, wherever it is. Just share the video, please. And obviously hit the bell notification. Stay notified for any upcoming videos that come on the channel. And like I end off my video, guys, stay active, stay hungry, and God bless.